Hello everyone and welcome to our aTech channel. As you know, we love to entertain you with our high-tech topics. Today, however, we're going to talk about a more serious topic that affects us all. We're going to talk about land-based pollution and more specifically about ocean waste. Before telling you more, we invite you to subscribe to the channel. You'll discover different and original topics every day. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss them. If you have any suggestions on what we could cover, leave us a little comment after this video. Let's find out what invention will rid us of ocean waste. Let's go. At least 14 million tons of plastic end up in marine waters every year. Plastic debris is currently the most abundant type of trash floating in the ocean. It accounts for 80% of all marine debris. Although not all plastic ends up on the ocean floor, it remains one of the most damaging wastes to the marine ecosystem. This waste is most often found on the shores of continents. But how does it get there? Well, the main source of debris found in the ocean are land-based. It ends up on the oceans after being dumped in urban runoff. It can be washed away by stormwater or sewer overflows. But in short, they come from us. More precisely, from the inadequate management of our waste. Household waste is at fault, but not the only one. Fingers are also pointed at industrial activities, the construction industry, and illegal dumps, among others. Pollution, especially plastic pollution, affects the marine environment. It threatens the health of the ocean and the health of marine species. In doing so, the safety and quality of food. With the consumption of products from the sea, human health is affected. In addition, it contributes greatly to climate change. Indeed, if plastic waste was incinerated, it releases carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. At sea or on land, it is difficult to get rid of it. But that was before the hard work of a group of engineers, researchers, and scientists. The Ocean Cleanup is a non-profit organization. Between them, they have developed technologies to rid the oceans of plastic. At the age of 16, the group's founder, Bayot Slat, saw more plastic bags than fish when scuba diving in Greece. He wondered why they simply couldn't be cleaned up. A school project led him to research this plastic pollution problem. He learned that plastic was accumulating in 5 major ocean areas. The largest was the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This area, which concentrates the largest accumulation of ocean plastic in the world, is located between Hawaii and California. Scientists from this ocean cleanup conducted most extensive analysis ever of this area. System 001 deployed the Great Pacific Garbage Patch in 2018 for approximately 4 months. System 001 is a passive collection device. It works by removing a tandem with the ocean currents. Because of this, it takes advantage of the circular movements of the water that cause trash to accumulate in these specific areas. Because of the size of the net and its slow movement, the group reported no marine animals were captured during the tests. This gave them enough time and space to move away from the nets. During these 4 months, several tests were conducted. Among others, the stability and capability of the system orient itself in the wind. Unfortunately, despite their best efforts, things do not go as planned. The system did not hold the plastic effectively. Later, a fatigue fracture caused an 18-meter section of the system to detach. As a result, the crew had to terminate 001 campaign. After completing the upgrades with the System 001 test, System 001/B was born. Launched in the mid-2019, it was smaller and modular. For testing purposes, the system measured 160 meters instead of the original planned 600 meters. This made it possible to make important adaptations. It was, in turn, deployed in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch for testing. System 001/B validated the basic ocean cleaning concept. Unlike its predecessor, it was able to capture ocean plastics. Because of this, they were able to use the plastic to recycle it into sunglasses. The profits helped fund further ocean cleanup tests. Overall, all configurations performed better than System 001. The new system had a positive speed differential. The plastic could be recovered properly. But the winning concept was the slowdown approach. For this design, they used a floating anchor. A floating anchor is a parachute that deploys underwater when it catches the wind. It is therefore perfect for slowing down the system as much as possible. This allows the winds and currents to push the plastic towards the recovery system. Even though the mission was a great success, it still had taste and unfinished business. Although the passive technology of Systems 001/B worked, it was not yet being done on a large scale. And that was the ultimate ambition of this group, its founder. So that ambition led the development of the System 002. At the end of July 2021, the ocean cleanup returned to the Great Pacific Garbage Patch once again to test the System 002. The whole group is under pressure. This is their first large-scale ocean cleanup system. This is a test campaign that will last a total of 12 weeks. Using the data collected from the System 001 and 001/B test, they have formulated an upgrade design for the System 002. A key design improvement is the incorporation of active propulsion. It moves the system slightly faster. As a result, the System 002 maintains a consistent and stable speed. This new concept also provides the availability to pilot the system. For the first time, the group can reposition operations, if necessary, in areas with high plastic waste density. Despite this resounding success, the System 003 design is still relevant today. But to what end? The NGO admits that to succeed, they still have to do a lot. Among other things, to have a limited, negative environmental impact and no safety issues during the operation of the system. They also want to achieve a significant level of plastic extraction. However, the question remains, what are the others doing? While the group is investing more and more in research, waste is still accumulating across the planet. Until everyone takes responsibility seriously, this will unfortunately remain a vicious cycle. And that's it. We have reached the end of our video. Do you think you can do your civic duty to save the planet? Leave us your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this topic, leave us a little blue thumb. To make sure you don't miss our next topic, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to activate that notification bell. Hope to see you again. We say goodbye and see you on aTech.